Another one of the big names that has been thrown around for Trump's vice president, former Speaker of the House Newt Gingrich. And now Speaker Gingrich is joining Team Trump. Here's what he said to Sean Hannity in an interview you'll see at 10 p.m. Eastern tonight.
I endorse Donald Trump. I'm going to work very hard for the Republican nominee. I didn't get involved at that level prior because I had very good friends. John Kasich's a great personal friend of mine. Ted Cruz ran a great campaign. And I tried to be an objective observer.
And now former 2016 GOP presidential candidate Dr. Ben Carson is playing a big role in helping Trump choose a vice presidential nominee. He joins us. Good evening, sir.
Hi, Greta.
So how far along is this selection process for vice president?
Various names are being vetted by the team and looked at very carefully. Donald is not going to take this lightly and wants to make sure that we have somebody who's really compatible, who really is a person who understands and upholds the Constitution and has some of the traditional values that made America into a great place.
Well, of course, it's such a parlor game in Washington on both sides of the aisle. Here's what Governor Chris Christie said when the news is leaking or the rumors that he might be on the short list.
Donald Trump's a very persuasive guy. The fact is that I was on the short list last time, too, so it doesn't mean a whole heck of a lot. The list becomes really short. There's only one. So being on the short list, obviously an honor to be considered for that position, but I was on Mitt Romney's short list and came up short.
Okay, one more question on this, Dr. Carson. Do you think the people on this so-called short list, have they been contacted, asked, do they want to be vetted? So has it gone that far, or is it just in the Trump Tower, people looking at names?
Some of them have, but for the most part, we want to do a great deal of due diligence. The team is doing that. Donald Trump has an excellent team, and they're doing excellent work. So I wouldn't be concerned about that. I think we're going to come up with somebody that, will help unite the party and will be an excellent representative.
Okay, now to the phone call with us, the Speaker Paul Ryan last night. What did you two talk about?
Well, first of all, this was like at 9:30 at night, and he still had more meetings to do. I mean, this is a man who works like crazy and is a true example of a servant leader. But I wanted to make sure that he had a good understanding of who Donald Trump was, because I know he hasn't had a lot of time to spend with him. And he's not a politician. He doesn't believe in political correctness. He's very much like me in that regard. And sometimes things are misinterpreted, primarily by the media, not so much by the people. They understand what he's talking about. But, for instance, the entitlement thing. The news media is all over saying Donald Trump doesn't believe in entitlement reform. What he believes in is fixing the economy so you won't need to have all these people in these entitlement programs.
Well, we're going to have fun seeing what happens tomorrow at that meeting. Thank you very much, Dr. Carson. And coming up,